The first 30 days of the Trump administration has seen massive cutbacks to federal programs, thousands of government employees fired, and billions of dollars in savings for the American people, according to DOJ. One of the larger savings was reportedly achieved by canceling an $8 billion contract for Immigration and Customs Enforcement's Office of Diversity and Civil Rights, which dated back to 2022. DOJ proudly listed that $8 billion savings on their website, except it wasn't exactly true. It turned out that the savings for the canceled contract was actually $8 million, not the $8 billion that DOJ had reported. Just an innocent mistake, I am sure. However, despite all of this focus on cost cutting, evidently the Department of Homeland Security found a way to budget up to $200 million to run anti-immigrant ads in the United States and overseas. Even more, these ads make a point of thanking Donald Trump. Here's what happened. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, you may remember her, spoke at CPAC's Ronald Reagan dinner on Friday night. She told the audience that not only was Homeland Security running very expensive ads all over the world, but that the idea to specifically thank Donald Trump was the idea of Donald Trump. Here's a clip from her talking at CPAC.
So I came back into his office and he said, "Kristi, do you know those ads that you did in South Dakota?"
Oh,
and
yes,
I said,
yes.
"Yes, sir. You mean my Freedom Works Here ads?" And he said, "Yeah, those ones where those beautiful ads,
those
beautiful ads
Beautiful.
you did about South Dakota. They had Mount Rushmore, all those things." He said, "I want you to do those for the border." I don't know if I can do those for the border. And he said, "No, I want you to do those for the border. And I want you to do those everywhere, not just in the United States, but I want them around the world. I want you to tell people not to come to this country if they're going to come here illegally." And I said, "Well, sir, do you want to be in those ads?" And he said, "Nope, I want you to do them."
No?
He said, "No, I don't. I want you in the ads." He said, "I want you in the ads and I want your face in the ads." But he said, "But I want the first ad, I want you to thank me. So I want you to thank me for closing the border." And I said, "Yes, sir, I will thank you for closing the borders."
And here's a part of that Homeland Security ad she referenced.
I'm Kristi Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. Thank you, President Donald J. Trump, for securing our border, for deporting criminal illegal immigrants, and for putting America first. President Trump has a clear message for those that are in our country illegally.
So while DOJ has been busy cutting programs that help the hungry and the poor overseas, somehow Homeland Security found a way to come up with a $200 million ad campaign that does little more than to flatter Donald Trump on television. If you still doubt that this man will one day demand praise from the entire world, you haven't been paying attention.